Нет. So, good morning from the USF. Since everyone is here, let's get started. My name is Yana, I'm a project manager of Ukrainian Startup Fund, and I will hold this event today. We are encouraged to introduce the pitch within the program of innovative vouchers to participate in SXSW 2022. Southwest by Southwest is the international conference with many tracks focusing on the major accomplishments in technology, innovation, culture, and other areas. 6 winners of the competition today will be exempt from rental space at SXSW and will be able to present their products. Let me clarify information and details about the Innovative Voucher Program. It's a grant provided by the startup in accordance with the special regulation. The fund provides 2 types of innovative vouchers, promo and prize. And today, we are going to the prize vouchers. How to get innovative vouchers? It's a 3-step. First stage, internal compliance, then pitch, and finally, the approval by the supervisory board. Now, some important information about the voucher. The amount of the voucher is up to $10,000 US. The amount is calculated on the travel expenses. Now, let me introduce the next slide, please. Let me introduce the overall distribution of the submitted application. So, fund get the 60 of them. 12 startups is today with us here in the pitch, and just 6 startups will go to the SXSW. Now, we would like to express our gratitude to our partners, USAID Competitive Economy Ukraine Program, Startup Grant Kiev, and Western East Enterprise Fund, who have supported the initiative to the project itself. Your applause, please. Also, we appreciate the help of Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine, Exporters and Investors Council under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ukraine, Techia Holding, and the Unit City. Thank you so much, and your applause. To begin with, I'm honored to invite the Pavlo Kartashov, CEO of Ukrainian Startup Fund. Pavlo?
Good morning, everyone. It's nice to meet you, first time this year. So this is actually start of our new year pitches. And I'm glad that today we have our partner events. So this is not our main grant program, but innovative vouchers, which is actually proved to be very important and effective instrument in supporting startups. So, as you know, we recently launched our Innovative Voucher Program, and we already participated in Web Summit, in CES, and I believe those who participated can share their feedback with you, but I presume results are very good. So this time, those teams who will be attending, they will be impressed. So good luck to everyone. Once again, thank you to all our partners. We are very proud of you, that you are our partners. And good luck.
Thank you, Pavlo. Okay, now let me introduce the jury members who will evaluate startups today and decide which of them will receive funding. I would like to introduce Olesa Zaluska, Deputy Head of the USAID Competitive Economy of Ukraine Program. Olesa, maybe something you want to ask for us?
Thank you. Thank you for... We have such a great team. I mean, like state agency, state fund. We have 2 US-funded donors programs. We have cool startups today, and the cool aim to show Ukrainian potential at the SXSW. So thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. Then Natalia Petrova, Project Manager, Office of Economic Growth, USAID. Some words?
It's probably to wish everyone good luck. We're happy that the initiative is happening. I feel like it's one of the best things we can do within the project to unite the government funding, US donor funding, and the private sector. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Valery Dobrovolsky, expert of USAID Competitive Economy of Ukraine Program.
Hello, everyone. I think it's a great opportunity because in my understanding, this is the first delegation of Ukrainian tech ecosystem in particularly this event. It's a very big event for creative economy and Ukraine has something to offer. And it is a good opportunity to build a stronger bridge between Ukraine and Texas, the second biggest market in US after California. So let's do it together. Thanks.
Thank you so much. And then Vitaly Bigda, head of Western East Enterprise Fund Export Promotion Program. Vitaly.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here with you. It's a great honor for me. I wish all the startups good luck. I'm so happy to see that so many talented and bright startups expressed interest in this competition. I'm looking forward to today's speech.
Thank you so much. Alexander Ramanishin, advisor of the Minister of Arraign Policy and Food, please.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. And the USA is a great place to scale up your startups. And it's a great opportunity to go to the US market. And just one advice, when you pitch your project, just explain why you're going to the US market. Because this event is related to the US, and I will be very pay attention to your point regarding the US market. Thank you.
Thanks. Evgenia Klepa is online today. If you want, you can say something. Evgenia?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy to be here, but online, of course. I expect great pitches today, and I wish all of you, dear startups, a little bit jitters, because it's important to have a great pitch and improve your project for jury members. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And now, Anton Melnik, expert of Ministry of Digital Transformation of Ukraine on startup ecosystem development. Anton?
I'm really excited to be here with you, friends. My advice, don't compete with others, compete with yourself and become the best version of you.
Thank you so much. And then Alexander Ryabtsev, founder of Startup in UA. Alexander, you're welcome.
Hello, and I'm really glad to be here and to be part of this event. Good luck to all the startups, and let SXSW be the first step to your huge success on the US market. Good luck.
And now the last one, Katerina Dikhtar, chapter director of Startup Grand Kyiv and our big partner in this event.
Da-da-da. So hello, everyone. I'm really thankful to my team because behind all the scenes, you always have the operational side. So we already have today Hanna, who is the chapter co-director for Startup Grand Kyiv. So big applause for the support that she's given to this project also. Big support, big round of applause for Yana because she's working really hard to make this happen also. Woohoo! And big thanks to all the partners in USAID who was the first and bravest grant giver to support this crazy idea, because everyone joined a little bit after. You were the bravest and maybe somewhat most innovative and craziest guys in this way. So big thanks for that. All partners, big thanks for joining us, because this event is not only like a great case for startups, that's also the great case of partners being together. Because in my memory, I don't remember the projects that have 8 key stakeholders, 8 great partners in one piece. So let's discover Austin together.
Thank you so much. Okay, so now let's meet the startups team. You can see them on the screen. Yes. Okay, it's Nayomtsi, Flashbeats, Worky, Spock, Zilli, Proof of Love, Skyworker, Deep 3D Studio, Framiore, Egg, EFA, and Solar Capsule. Your applause. Okay, about the timing today, the startups will have 3 minutes for the pitch and 5 minutes for the Q&A session with the commission. Just 5 minutes, so please, just in time today. Okay, so let's see who will attend the SXSW in Texas today, and we can start. Your applause. And first startup, Znayomsi.
Hi, everyone. I don't know. Can I talk? Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Katarina, and I want to tell you my story. So when I was a kid, I always wanted to become a surgeon, and I'm actually on my way to becoming it. And it just somehow happened that I'm a small business owner, but I better like to say that I'm a small entrepreneur. Znayomty is Ukrainian brand of board games for healthy and open communication created based on researches in social psychology. We are on the market since 2019, and for 3 years we produced only printed versions of our games locally in West Ukraine, but just a month ago Znayomty app was launched for Apple and Android in 3 languages, English, Russian and Ukrainian. If I die, I want my people to throw a huge party and have fun to celebrate my life. Why am I even telling you about this? Because that's what we do. We take complex topics and divide it into smallest atoms of questions, and that's how we make it lighter. We create safe spaces for people for tough conversation. We dispel prejudice and stereotypes among people. We also make the levels of understanding among people higher. But how does Znayomty work, this game? Okay, so we use an algorithm created by Dr. Arthur Aaron. It takes 36 thoroughly created questions to bring people closer, and sometimes they may even fall in love. It doesn't matter who you play with, strangers or friends, the effect of our games will be in action. And the levels of prejudice and stereotypes will drop dramatically if every person who takes part in our game will answer each question honestly. So for example, if we were playing this game right now, I would start answering this question, and then every person in this room would have to answer the same question. That's how it's working. And yes, I actually do believe that we can change the world with Znayomty, and mainly with Znayomty app, because this app was created to give more people an ability to buy our games. Instead of paying $50, they can pay $5 or $15. And plus, we dispel borders by translating our games in 3 languages. And also, we become more ecologically friendlier by reducing production and paper waste. And from SXSW, we expect to be seen and heard as Ukrainian startup of board games for healthy and open communication, to raise awareness that our game has social mission to reduce stereotypes and prejudice levels, which are super high in USA. That's why we want to go to USA market, and we want to get more active users and potential clients for Znayomty app to get inspiration for new games by being in multicultural society. And meet Znayomty team. I'm the founder, Dana Murzova, project manager, Yana Bublik as art director. And finally, but not least, the last picture, please. Okay, I wanted to show you, how do you want to be remembered? It didn't click. Yes, how do you want guys to be remembered? Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. Just stay in the stage. We have the Q&A session.
Вибачте, забула. Sorry. Okay.
Let me start. So maybe just general. How long does the game take, and who's the user? Is it young people? Is it everyone?
It doesn't matter. This game is for kids and families and friends and strangers. We don't have any rules. You can play with anyone you want to play, and you can play as 1 question each day, or you can play 36 questions, because that's what Dr. Arthur Aaron did. He did this experiment, and he saw that if people talk openly and 36 questions for 2 people, then they get super close and the levels of prejudice and stereotypes drop. That's how it works. But mainly we say here in instructions that you can use those cards as you wish.
How much does it cost? $50?
Yes, this one, because it's so pricey because we produce it locally in West Ukraine. And I didn't want to make printing out of China because I wasn't sure if I could sell like 1,000 pieces. Yes?
How many times a group of people or the owner of the game can play the game? Because like Dixit, we know Dixit, we can play it endless.
Yeah, nice question. So we have different types of games, like 6 versions, and this is the classic one, and it contains 150 cards. So if you play with 2 people, it's 36 questions. So 150, 36 questions, at least 50 times, but there is also an effect of randomness, you know. So, and plus, you can play it limitless number of times, because as you change, your answers to every question change. and it's proven, honestly.
Did you test the name with English-speaking Americans?
I did test during this only 1 month, and just right now I realized that I did this logo in Ukrainian, and I'm planning in next 3 months or 4 to make actually this transcription and say знайомці, because it's weird. People won't be able to read Ukrainian letters, but I do understand what you're talking about. But I do use this small trick. I send small Ukrainian words still keep in English versions, so that people in US or in Canada can learn more about Ukraine and our traditions. And I do believe that it's easy to remember the words знайомці. It's and they will be, what does that mean? And you're it's.
Think more about it, okay.
Yes, yes. But I'm planning to do a logo in English, so, because that's a big problem that I did it in Ukrainian. I didn't believe that I will live more than 3 years or go to US or somewhere.
Yeah, thank you.
May I?
Yeah.
So why do people become open during your game? Because the logic that, yes, it's very open and inclusive.
That's a nice question.
How does it work?
I have this talent, I lived in Canada and I saw that people are scared to answer straightforward questions, right? And I use this trick in my games. I write super straightforward questions. It doesn't matter about death, dying, palliative care, sex, relationship, whatever you want. So I sell this instrument for important open communication under the sauce of game, and people become open because, okay, this is a game, we can have fun, and then they open, and then you're like, wow, we are closer because we opened our souls, and you can tap into any person's soul using this game. And I want US to see that we can actually talk about anything. It just depends how we can put the question. Okay. Thanks.
So, please, maybe you can tell us more. Why do you plan to go to SXSW? What are the outcomes that you expect to have?
Okay, I want to go to US so more people could see this game in phones. There are a lot of similar games of a similar concept in today's world, but we are different because we created an app. From actual game, we went to an app to save the world, and I want to be in Texas so that people learn about this Ukrainian startup, learn about Ukraine, our traditions, and then use this game to reduce stereotypes and prejudice, which are super high. We saw Black Lives Matter movement and all of this. It's still happening in US. That's why I want to go there.
One more question, maybe?
You mentioned that it's based on some doctors'
Yes,
findings.
Dr. Arthur Aaron.
So it's an open one. Are you the only one who decided this could be digitalized and put into a game, or there are other competitors that you are facing in the market?
It's a good question. Once I did an app, I saw that there are a lot of games for sex, card games in App Store, but nothing about actually important topics. And it's so much different than to play with cards, because this Dr. Arthur Aaron, he made it as an experiment, in laboratory. And then I decided to do this game. And so I don't know. I believe in this app because it's super easy. It's cheap. And plus when it's a super important topic, I do this for free. So the app is free to download. And you can buy or use a free game or buy one for $5 or $15.
Your target English speaking too.
Yes,
but
this
landing is in Ukrainian.
Yes, because I didn't have enough money to do this in English.
When you tap enough money to translate it in
look, this landing website, it's in Ukrainian. I know. I didn't know how to give a website to link to App Store or Google, so I used this one website. But when you download the app, it's actually in 3 languages. I'm planning to do it in 5, German and Polish. But it's super difficult.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, the time is up. Thank you so much, znайомці.
Thank you.
And let's move to the next startup, Flash Beats. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. I'm CEO and co-founder at FlashBeats. Yeah, let's start. A few years ago, I was very impressed with the music concert where all the fans turned on their flashlights and created incredible light show. You know about it. Then I had a thought. Is it possible to unite all this light into one network and be able to control each individual device to create something bigger? So Alex, Yuri, and me decided to check technical feasibility of my fantasy, and a few months later, we developed a technology for precise synchronization of unlimited quantity of phones. Moreover, we figure out how to analyze music track, highlight the rhythm in it, and create light show for each specific song. We developed SDK and are able to integrate our technology into a third-party application, and we made pilot with Atlas Weekend. We developed also technology for peer-to-peer connections at weak internet area, so we are not dependent of weak internet. So with the help of FlashBeats, we can create an incredible light show where we can do synchronized light strokes, light wave, show logos, images, and even cartoons. Here is our show we made for corporate event. FlashBeats is already available at app stores. You can download and test it with your friends at some party. It has tremendous network effect as every light show gets brighter with each new member. And for sure, it has a good viral effect as everyone wanna post a video from light show at their social networks. The market is huge and growing. Even App Store market reached $11 billion in 2023. So we estimate our service obtainable market up to $200 million. We are pretty good for scale. Right now we have more 1.3 million downloads in App Store in all over the world. We monetize our application with monthly and annual subscription, and plan to sell customized light show to event organizers at negotiated price. Right now, apps generated revenue up to $25,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So, you know, as SXSW, it has huge music festival. So we can reach there a lot of potential partners and make collaborations there. So we estimate to sign at least several LOIs and get feedback from the market. And COVID makes significant change in social behavior of people. So the mission of our team is to show that united people can create incredible things together. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now the Q&A session.
So briefly, this is a typical founder's question. Why are you doing this startup with the all experience that you have?
Because we very like this idea. So I was concerned and Okan LZ and shows that people starting to do this. They turn on flashlights, they show support to the artists, and Americans are crazy on supporting of their sport teams and artists, and they can do it. So it's also the way how artists can involve their fans into a show and to be the part of the show, not just see something and do something, to show support that they love this artist, love this team, and we are ready to do something you want.
And actually, like, fingers crossed for that, but anyway, in case there is quarantine and there are no concerts, what's going to happen?
It's, yes, sure, quarantine make some obstacles for our scaling. That's why we made our application for B2C direction, and we make an application for house parties. And we get huge traction on house parties. A lot of people just created their room with friends and make party at home when dance club and everything was closed. But it helps also to widespread our application and to be ready to huge events. And right now, events are back. A lot of corporate web summit started, and all other events they back, and we can show ourselves there.
There is no quarantine in Texas, so yeah.
Can I ask kind of a technical user question?
Sure.
So basically there is a big concert, Metallica, right, 20,000 people. So some individuals have it and want to use it, right? They can engage others via Bluetooth, so 8 people. How
they use application, yeah, and we can connect through the internet, and also we use peer-to-peer technology without internet. It's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It's local networks. It's new technology to connect, and also
everyone needs to open the app and be interested to use it, right?
Yeah. We can, and they can use our app, or in case like Atlas Weekend, we can integrate SDK into another apps. For example, Web Summit, they have their own apps. Do not need to install our app. We can integrate and partner with them, and in this way, just make promotion.
So basically, unless the singer tells, let's do it together, and everyone does it, they will never kind of be able to use it as a crowd.
Not necessary. It's on the application they can make push notification and invite to join the event. We made the pilot with Mozgi. It's put up, and she just asked all fans, please turn on the Atlas Weekend application, and they joined to the show.
But for now, I understand this 1.3 million downloads. This is mainly B2C. It's users wanting to use, but B2B model is not that.
Yes. It's different models. We can use both. It's B2B2C actually, and but it also has a huge potential because we have a network effect, and everyone wanna make light show brighter. And we have leaderboard. We make competition between different countries, and some B2C parties join about 100 people. So if everyone wanna post in chat or maybe some huge party, and they trying to make it more brighter and invite friends to this party.
Sorry for taking the bike, but can you go back to this metrics slide?
Sure.
Understand the conversion
Which metric?
rate.
Here.
Okay, so this and the next one. So 1.3 million downloads, 9,000 subscriptions. Is that the conversion?
It's totally for all the time, yeah. And 9,000 subscription is mostly of them are annual subscription. We are more trying to sell this one. Yep. Also, I can show unit economy. I refreshed the data recently, so we have $3 in customer acquisition cost and up to $20 in lifetime value.
Kind of pretty efficient, right?
Right now we are profitable, yes, and we can scale. And I can explain.
But the customer acquisition, sorry, just one question. Customer acquisition cost is more like for B2C model, which I just assumed that was more working during the quarantine, and now is the time for offline events. So how many B2B contracts currently you have, and how many B2B contracts you plan to have, like 6 months after, 12 months after?
We made 2 pilot light shows, and we had negotiation with several event agencies. We had negotiation with Kyivstar, like sponsorship of some concert, with Bez Obmezheń music band. They were going to make a huge concert at 2020, but unfortunately COVID closed these deals right now, and we need to refresh everything. So right now we don't have.
Okay, just one more question.
Who is your dream artist in US market?
I think it's like Metallica or something. Maybe we like the artists, where the fans can do everything they say. They say just turn on our application or something, and they are ready to do it. I think Metallica is like that. So it's legend.
Okay, thank you so much. A big applause to Flashbeats.
Thank you very much.
And our next participant is Worky.
Hello everyone, my name is Hira, I'm founder and CEO at Worky. And Worky, this is Bek-ofice for freelancers. Clicker doesn't work. Yes. According to Forbes, 50% of global workforce will be freelancers in 2025. And just last year, 10 million of professionals moved to freelance work in the US. However, for professionals who are working in consulting, in consultations, that's a very big problem. Why? Because it's client management. It's dozens of software vendors. It's accounting and taxes. That's fees from marketplaces. As a result, that's 10 hours per week. That's $400 per month. That kills productivity and success of your business. At Worky, we save 30% of time and 50% on fees of commissions for freelancers that engage in personal consultations and trainings, such as tutors, therapists, doctors, legal experts, and coaches. We help them to manage their back-office activities in one place with sending invoices, managing accounting and tax payments. We help them sell and engage better with personal website with inbuilt booking, scheduling, and payments. Our business model currently focuses on individuals with subscription package, and this year we're going to launch teams for small businesses. Our market growing at 15% annually, and our addressable market in the US is $35 billion US. We have different approach from our competition that consists of 3 simple steps. First, our hook. This is simplest website builder with already inbuilt booking, scheduling, and payments. Our main value is that your personal website is connected to automatic invoices, tax payments, and managers of back-office activities. On top of that, our users receive full customization and 0% fees from all transactions. For the 3 months, we grew for 300%, and currently we reached more than 1,000 of active users. Most of our users are from the US that are recommending and referring Worky to their friends and colleagues, and currently our monthly recurring revenue is $500. For the last year, we joined Startup Ideas Acceleration Program. We launched product, we received full paid customers. This year, we're gonna launch Worky teams for small businesses and establish our sales team, and then to move to the B2B and new markets. Our team, this is joint experience of building and launching successful software products. We are 3 co-founders who worked before and who have different experience in most areas of the development. We are also backed by experienced investors, startup guys. We won USF pre-seed grant, and we are backed by experienced advisory team from the US. SXSW is a great opportunity for us to find the dream investor for our upcoming fundraising, to extend our user base with collaboration and co-marketing activities with other software vendors. It's a great opportunity to grow our user base and find new clients. My name is Yer. Thank you for your attention.
Your applause. And now Q&A session.
Have you conducted customer interviews, and how many potential customers have you interviewed?
We interviewed 104 users before launching and during the launching of Worky.
Maybe one more question.
You're growing, that's good, congratulations, but what's the customer acquisition strategy in US? I can imagine there is tons of solutions alike.
Yeah, currently we built the most booming channel for us. This is content marketing and paid search. Currently we're working and launching our flow with influencers, bloggers in the US, opinion leaders, and also we are partnering with different software vendors, with co-workings in the US to build like educational courses for those who want to become the freelancers, for those who currently already have the network. Also, we are retargeting those freelancers like tutors, health experts from the marketplaces, because we have different model. We allow pay subscription and work directly with your clients. You do not need to pay like subscription for every transaction, for every appointment you are having on the marketplace. So that's our acquisition strategy for now.
Any chance to go to the competition slide?
Sure.
Pretty positively surprised. There is no like automation in this.
There is automation, but we have a bit different approach. As you can see from the slide, different competitors they have, or like good automation, or some good like personal website and some personal story. We are putting that together with building your personal website automatically, and that's already include booking, scheduling, and payments. That's connected to your back office, so you are able to send and pay invoices automatically. We are allowing you to calculate and in future to pay taxes automatically from your practice, as the same way to have workspace and customer relationship management. On top of that, our users receive full customizations of their business with logos, personal branding, etc., and 0% fees from all transactions.
Thank you.
Natalia, do you want to ask the question?
You've mentioned that most of your customers are in the United States. Since you mentioned taxes, how adaptable is the product for other markets?
Like Texas and the whole California, currently we have 3 biggest states where our users. This is Texas, this is San Francisco, and this is New York. So our platform, you can set up tax rate for all your payments based on your tax situation in your particular state. So it doesn't matter for us in which state you grew. SXSW is a good opportunity for us because we have advisory teams there, and we already have the partner, the co-working space, Galvanize, that also have their headquarters, and we're currently working with them in Texas, Austin.
I have another one. Since you mentioned you're gonna scale up to all of the Northern America, means you would need to improve the product. How much of your resources would they take?
So currently we already have a development team of 4 people. And the next step for us is we'll be launching the mobile applications that will help and better increase the engagement and retention rate of our users. So the development resources, they are unlimited actually. You can build everything today or just prolong it, depends on your financial resources. That is why we're also fundraising right now. And SXSW is also a great opportunity to find their match investor for us for our pre-seed stage.
Okay, so it seems like the product has a very rich feature list. So where in the product development you currently are and you plan to be 6 months after?
Yes, so we already have their personal website with booking schedule. We already have their customer relationship management with finance management and customization. In the next 6 months, we are going to launch a mobile application and establish the Worky Teams package for small businesses. That's our target for the 6 months, mobile app and Teams package.
One more question. Okay, so thank you, Worky. Your applause for this startup.
Thank you.
And I'm happy to announce Spock.
Okay,
let's start.
So hello everyone, my name is Alex, I'm CEO and co-founder of Spock, and here is my sister. She's 24 years old. She adores traveling, her iPhone, her Furla bag and her cat. But what can insurance industry offer her now to protect her beloved things? Almost nothing, except outdated insurance products, confusing process of buying insurance, unclear terms and conditions, and painful claiming. Unfortunately, insurance industry just ignores this generation. But by 2025, Zoomers and Millennials will be the biggest economically active share of population, and 40% of them have no insurance at all. Moreover, more than 70% of our current customers were born after 1990. That is why we created Spock, and our solution is modern, fast, and simple insurance. We are offering microinsurance products on subscription model together with easy buying and seamless claiming. So let's have a look on purchase process. It's quite easy. You just choose the product you need, then give us some basic information about yourself and the object you want to cover. Then go to the payment page, and that's all. You are covered just in a few clicks. And the claim process is also very easy. You just notify us about your case, answer only 2 questions about that case, upload only the most necessary documents, and voila, you receive your money directly to your payment card just in a few hours. And we are going to offer a big number of modern microinsurance products. We already started with pet insurance. Also, we are going to add flight delay, smartphone damage, insurance of clothes, and even insurance of Instagram accounts. And we are focusing on US market, and this market is quite huge. The total US personal P&C insurance market already reached $1.5 trillion, and digital insurance market reached $33 billion. And the number of digital natives in US is more than 140 million people. And we are starting with pet insurance because 76% of all pets in US are owned by digital natives, and this market reached $3 billion. And we already started sales in Ukraine, and we sold more than 1,000 policies. And every day we are getting great feedbacks from our customers. We already raised pre-seed investments, we launched in Ukraine, we launched a pilot in Connecticut. Next step is to partner with US carrier and launch in USA. And I'm happy to announce that just a few days ago we raised investments from Seed Venture Fund. Our team is a team of high professionals from Ukraine and US, from insurance industry, marketing, PR, and soft development. We want to visit SXSW to get interest with partners and investors and to understand deeper about trends in innovations. Thank you for your attention. We spoke and we protect our juniors.
Thank you so much. And the question from the jury.
From my side, hello. Yeah, I'm online, Sasha. Question from my side. You mentioned about pilot at Connecticut. So if we are talking about US market, so tell us results about your pilot there.
Yeah, thank you for your question. So we are started on the 1st of December on 2021. So it's a pilot, means that we cannot sell just now, so we can get just subscriptions from our potential customers. So we are generating leads, but the idea was to apply the same product we are applying in Ukraine, plus keep all the customer flow. So at this moment, we have now at least 10 subscriptions from US clients, but we didn't launch a full advertisement campaign.
Can I build on that? So let's talk a little bit about the same question, the US market. I can imagine the market is huge and actually a new market, right? How do you penetrate it? What would be the product that you will go with, right? Is it pet? Is it flight? Is it? I like this Instagram protection, in fact. TikTok protection, maybe this is a market. What's the direction and what's the method of capturing the market?
Okay, thank you for your question. The first part of the answer, that is why we are starting in Ukraine to test marketing strategy, product and underwriting here in Ukraine to create like a black box and then bring it to US market. So we see the results from pet insurance in Ukraine and we already started the pilot with the same product in the US. Of course, we made the customer development research to understand if this product can be interesting in the US. Talking about entering the market and go-to-market strategy, so we already tested that in Ukraine. So small results, for example, we saw that Facebook will be the most efficient way for us, but their experience here in Ukraine shows that Facebook is the less efficient channel. So we understand that in the US we cannot use it. So what we decided to use, it's YouTube and TikTok. It's the most popular nets in social nets in US. Plus, it's influencers, bloggers, and offline activities, and very important, charity.
And who's ultimately the user? Is that youth? Is that...
Youth, yes, exactly. So as I told in my presentation that almost all our clients were born after 1990, so it's guys talking about digital natives.
Do they use something now? Like, do they have any type of alternative solutions, or they don't need it, or they don't know about it, or what's happening in the US?
So at this moment, Zoomers, 40% of them have no insurance at all, so they have no experience in insurance. And also out of our experience in Ukraine, what we see for the biggest share of our customers, Spock is the first experience of insurance for them. So at this moment, they are looking for the new products, for the products to cover their needs. For example, US market flooded by homeowners insurance, car insurance, life insurance, but this audience is very young. So they don't have cars, they don't have homes, and they are not thinking about their retirement plan in their 18, you know. So yes, it's lack of modern products. This market is flood of standard classical products, but the lack of modern products.
Are you subject to any regulation in the US?
Yes, of course. But that is why we are starting as intermediary, as MGA in US, because it's much easier to enter this market as an MGA. So we need to have only one license. And we already have a team, in our team, a specialist with licenses for all the states. So we are using their license for our operations.
I can assume you don't have any retention information for Ukraine because you sell annual insurances, or do you have any? What's the retention rate expected?
More than 90%. So starting from the 1st of March, we started sales in Ukraine. Only 4 people deactivate their insurance policy. So it's monthly subscription. It's the price is very low, and it's charged automatically from the payment card.
You clicked quickly, but I saw some these positive feedbacks, and they say, "Oh, you're getting me presents, and it's so cool." So basically, they're part of the community.
Sorry,
is it about insurance, or is it about really doing right thing? Because if it's about this community doing the right thing, it would be very difficult to enter US. It's too huge, a lot of investment, a lot of.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree with you, but I'm sorry, the clicker not working now. Anyway, I will answer. So feedbacks I show in my pitch deck. It's feedbacks in both sides. So the first one is feedbacks about buying insurance, that it's very comfortable and very fast. And another part of feedbacks, it's feedbacks about claims handling, which is the most important part in insurance, because people buying the service of claims handling, not the policy itself, not this paper. So it's really a great feedbacks about claims handling. For example, yesterday we had a claim. Our customer filed a claim like it was 12 a.m. and in 2 hours we paid out. So, and that is why, again, we receive a great feedbacks from our customers in all social medias.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That startup spoke.
Thank you.
And right now I'm happy to welcome the Zili. Your applause.
Hello for everyone, my name is Alina and I'm a CCO at Zili. Zili is an app for growing an online business. Did you know that 80% of entrepreneurs from mobile-first countries use smartphone as their only device? So our target audience is more than 80 million entrepreneurs from mobile-first countries as Africa and India. And their demand for online promotion has already grown to 300,000 Google searches per month. And after launching our product, we got 3,000 users and received an ARR of $15,000. This is our clients. They are micro-entrepreneurs and the self-employed in the service sector from different spheres, such as beauty and care, photo and video, planning and design, and many, many others. And they chose our product because of being unable to quickly promote their business and increase online sales from a phone. And that's why we created Zili, a mobile app for business promotion with user-friendly marketing tools for non-marketers. And you just need 5 steps to create a free sales-oriented website and launch an advertising campaign on Facebook ads and Google AdWords. So let me show you how it works. First of all, you need to select your type of business, then easily choose the design from ready-made sales-oriented templates, then add some information about your company using our text generation, and your website is ready and their advertisement banners are automatically created. Now you just need to choose some interest, geography to launch your online ads. And congratulations, you've just started selling online. While Wix, Squarespace, and Weebly swim in the red ocean for website builders made for laptops and work with creative professionals, we are in the blue ocean and disrupt the market of online advertising and website building. Our business model is SaaS freemium and subscription from $14.99 per month. Our unit economy is clear and profitable. And at SXSW, we hope to meet face-to-face the co-founders of Robinhood and Techstars, and we believe that this trip will contribute to the closing 1 million investment round in the spring of 2022. And before launching a startup, our team worked for 7 years in creating websites and advertisements for online businesses. And Dmitro and Yaroslav attracted more than 1 million customers to the client's projects. I implemented dozens of marketing strategies for businesses. And our CDO, Raj, created the most famous mobile applications in India. And for a short period of time, we won 2 of the largest Ukrainian competitions, such as You Tomorrow Summit and IT Arena, and received a grant from Ukrainian Startup Fund. And with our team of winners, we will grow 100,000 business owners in 2022. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And it's time for questions.
You start with identifying the profile of the company. Does it matter what type of business am I doing? If I'm a plumber or I'm doing fashion?
No, it doesn't matter. We have a lot of entrepreneurs from different spheres: beauty and care, some fashion, some household services, and so on.
But these are pretty different. They are on different range. Does the app know who I am? How to present my business better?
Yes.
I feel even the visuals would be different for the two types of businesses.
Yes, that's why we have a lot of stylish templates that were made by professional marketers and designers, and these templates...
How many templates are there?
What?
How many templates are there?
For now, we have 30 templates, but until the end of this year, we hope to, and we will conduct approximately 100 templates.
Sorry, more again on the technique side. You say it does provide the campaign, so it means it launches it with visuals. Where are those visuals coming from?
Yes, for example, if you have some fashion business, you add some photos to our app or to create a website. Yes, and then we will take this photo and took information that you add, and we will generate it into advertisement banners.
Thank you so much. One more question.
What is the cost of acquisition, customer acquisition cost for you?
Here in presentation, you can see our customer acquisition cost. It's an average price. In Africa, for example, we have $10 customer acquisition cost. But in US, where our company is incorporated and where we have 300 users, our customer acquisition cost is $35. And that's why lifetime value in US is $300.
When you pitched at the IT Arena, Africa was your priority market.
Yes, it is our priority market. But the next market for scaling will be US, because now we have 300 users here. We see really positive dynamics in US. So this market is really priority for us too.
Second one.
Yes, the second one.
Who are the competitors?
Here we mentioned Wix, Squarespace, and Weebly, but they are website builders. And Zilly is a full-service mobile app where our user can control all processes for online promotion just in one place. So we are not about website building; we are about marketing, online marketing.
Who is your favorite client?
We have a lot of really good clients, and we had a lot of clients from our car leasing sphere, and we had one client that has sold cars for $700,000. Yeah, so this case is super successful.
This client is from?
But this client is from Ukraine. Okay. Yes.
You say lifetime value is 170. So it's based on paid customers. I mean, so paid subscriptions, right?
Yes, it's paid subscriptions.
How many paid subscriptions have you obtained already?
300 paid subscriptions.
So you have 300 paid subscriptions with 30 templates?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you set up marketing campaigns? I mean, with the 300 clients, right?
Yes.
300. Because to automate the setup of a marketing campaign, you need to have a little bit of data and just to automate whatever you want to automate. So how automated is really the setup of the marketing?
Are you asking about creating content for advertisement?
No, setting up the metrics, the criteria for the paid campaign on Facebook or on Google. How do you target it for a specific client?
So they are set, or they make some settings by themselves. So they choose their target audience.
So the client tells you how to set up a marketing campaign. So I want to target this geography, I want to target this age group.
Yes.
And you don't provide them any consultancy on how to set up the campaign? How is that side being done?
In onboarding pages, we asked our users how many clients they want to attract. And then we motivate them to attract this amount of clients. But then in 2 months, we will add artificial intelligence, and it will be marketing consulting to help our users.
Yeah, because like this thing is a little bit about the algorithms and understanding how they like disassemble and assemble.
So we use our API technology from our Facebook and Instagram. So we have our let me show you how it works. Like our page where you can, for example, choose your target audience, your age, your add some interests and others.
So as a client, why should I set up my marketing campaign in my marketing budget like this, but not like a usual advertise on Facebook? Because I can go directly to Facebook and set up my marketing campaign and also do the same input data from my side as a client would be just the same.
But it will be too difficult to use Facebook because Facebook has a lot of different options. Here we have more automated process, and and our artificial intelligence will help our user to find the best target audience for him.
Who on the team is responsible for artificial intelligence?
We have in our team our Kostya Pshenichny, who previously worked in Genesis company, and he has a huge knowledge about it.
Good enough, thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The time is up. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Startup Zili. And the next startup, Proof of Love. You're welcome.
Morning, everyone. My name is Anastasia, and I'm here to take you to the fashion metaverse. From the Gen Z standpoint, fashion system is old-fashioned and is not affordable for youngsters. However, fast fashion is not a solution because it's as harmful to the environment as fast food for health. Moreover, overproduction in fashion industry is of its highest 25% of the whole CO2 emission. That results in overmarketing instead of creativity, and designers have no access to venture capital. But thanks to the development of the state-of-the-art technologies such as NFT, blockchain, AR, VR, there is a window of opportunity to develop a new fashion world. It's time for creative destruction. Welcome to Fashion Metaverse. Proof of Love is the first ever blockchain-based fashion metaverse in the world. Within 3 years, our team have managed to create unique algorithm Proof of Love blockchain and NFT social network, as well as fashion coin cryptocurrency traded at 4 exchanges. We've already launched our fashion metaverse at the CES 2022 in Las Vegas, and the fashion metaverse brings to life NFTs in 3D reality. Imagine now you can create your really cool, realistic-looking avatar, and after that, go buy and put on the very same dress you saw May Musk wearing on a magazine cover. And that is what we call the true decentralization and a true metaverse. What's more is that we see designers as a startup and a fashion show as a crowdfunding platform. Raised capital will allow young designers to produce collection for the prescribed prepaid customers directly, physically or digitally. That will result in a tremendous, in a huge decrease of the overproduction. Our advantage is highest graphics quality standards created by people and managed by people. We have a transactional business model. Our fashion coin is on the market since 2019. We have more than 67,000 users on a Proof of Love NFT platform and 100,000 of plots of land sold within 10 days of pre-sale. We are proud to have collaborations with Forbes, Okean Elzy, Casca, and many more. Our core team is Gen Z for Gen Z. Anna Karenina is a Forbes 30 under 30 honorary designer. We also a CTO who is a blockchain guru and an angel investor who has been like in 15 years in fashion business. SXSW is very important for us because we want to find partners to create their metaverses, also boost fundraising campaign and increase brand awareness among Gen Z in US. Thanks a lot. Let's keep spreading love and disrupt.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I'm not Gen Z. This is how I just got it. So just in one sentence, tell me what it does, because I feel very old.
So I would try that. Okay. So, okay. Proof of Love Fashion Metaverse is a blockchain-based network where you can create your avatar. Now, okay, easy. Now we have social network, and we have Instagram, and we upload a picture in there. But this picture is in 2D reality. Now we take this 2D reality into 3D reality. And now there is not just your picture, but you can create a realistic looking avatar with super duper 3D graphics. And after that, you can buy, as people are buying NFTs now, for example, you can buy the dress by Ralph Lauren, and then some fancy boots and so on. And after that, you can go in this metaverse reality and visit different metaverses of brands. For example, you can go visit a fashion show, or you can go buy some new goods of the brands that transformed their website to the 3D reality, to the metaverse. I was trying to be...
We have a lot of questions.
Okay. I'm ready. Old school.
So it's the game. I do have an avatar that only exists in the metaverse. Can I take it anywhere else? That's the adult game here from previous century.
Actually, no, it's not the game, but it has some characteristics of the game. The main difference is that there is a whole economy inside the metaverse where we have decentralized finances, and you can actually own what you have there. So right now, how Instagram, for example, works, you have social capital, but we've created NFT social platform where the social capital can be transformed into really economic one. So now, for instance, once you create something, you got rewarded for it, and you earn actual money, because our fashion coin is traded on 4 exchanges already. So it's kind of huge, a huge deal in this thing. Three centralized. Huh? I'm just trying to. Okay.
It's about fashion, right?
Yes,
Why
absolutely.
Proof of Love? I'm a little bit disappointed with this.
Okay. Why Proof of Love? There are a lot of mining blockchains that are called proof of stake, proof of work, and we've created our own blockchain, proof of love. Because once you get on the platform, you see there is a screenshot from the platform. Once you visit the platform, you earn money by other people putting proofs on your creations. For example, I've posted the photo, and I'm getting the real money, I'm getting rewarded by the fashion coins by the other users while they are just putting the likes. We call them proofs, so that proof of love is the proof that people actually love you, and that's how you earn money.
Can we do the user story and the user pause together? I log in, and what happens next?
You log in.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to download it. We have a mobile app. However, we have a web version as well. So you download it and you create your new crypto name. Our innovation is that we have crypto names. Usually, in these verses, you have a code, a password. It's huge, and you have to always remember it. But we've created names for that to be very adaptable and very friendly for all of us. I've created a name and called myself Love Girl, and then put a heart. And after that, you log in. For the login, it's also important that we've created a passwords. It's a special passwords, not using 64 different different words as other blockchain systems use, but we use a photo instead of encrypted. These 64 numbers are encrypted in the photo. So you download any photo you want, you create your name, and after that you join the platform. Over there, you can create your own NFT. This is like free of charge. You can download it. However, once you download it, you have like a story. To download it, it's quite complicated. Okay, to download it, you have to pay a small amount of fashion coins. For it just to be minted, released, yeah? And after it got released, as on a social media, like posted, you can get proofs by other users, and after you're getting proofs, you're getting rewarded. So you just posted a photo, and after that, you're getting paid for it. You're getting rewarded for it. And you can sell it to other people, for example. Other people can buy this NFT from you, and that's how you earn even more money.
Thank you so much. Sorry, but time is up.
Yeah,
It was the startup Proof of Love. Your applause, please.
Thank you very much.
And right now, we will have the 15 minutes break to have a deep breath, take a coffee, and after 15 minutes, all of you have to be here. комісії та стартапи, всі проходимо до зали. Okay. Hi again. So I hope that everyone had a chance to reboot and is ready to continue. And next startup, just 1 second. And next startup is going. Okay, and next startup is Skywalker. Your applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and today's speech reminds me of my first tech conference abroad, Web Summit. I had no product, no investment then, only the idea to change the world of recruiting. Skywalker. On a flight back from Lisbon, I sat with one young engineering genius, and we started to discuss how dumb the traditional recruitment tools are. And a few hours later, I proposed to him, and he answered yes. Yes, I will be your head of engineering. You know, hiring an engineer in a plane is not really magic. See, you have hours of his undivided attention. I mean, you're on a plane, he has no way to escape. But on today's market, you need to catch those candidates' attention in seconds. No wonder that 69% of companies are struggling to fill their tech vacancies. Skywalker solves that problem. Experienced engineers that ignore you everywhere else will talk to you here. Just compare our response rate of 73% to the market standard of 15%. Our users call us Tinder for tech jobs. It's a job search platform that engages candidates like it's social media. On the first glance, it's really simple. Companies upload jobs, candidates swipe on those jobs and agree to have an interview. But with a little secret. We know that traditional boring vacancy descriptions do not convert. So on Skywalker, vacancies are presented in a custom way to each candidate, taking into account their expectations. As a result, you don't need to hunt here. Skywalker hunts for you. Our pay-per-lead business model made us profitable in only 6 consecutive months after it was launched. Yep, it's a miracle venture startup that is profitable. And not to mention that our average monthly revenue growth is 147%. We took 18% of the Ukrainian developers market in just 1 year. 22,000 of engineers from Central and Eastern Europe use Skywalker. How did we get them? We think outside the box. Kyiv is still buzzing from our latest referral program with the biggest wine company. Cheers, guys. 800 companies from the US and Europe are on Skywalker. And one more miracle, 100% of them are inbound. Last but not the least, Skywalker team. Along with our 2 female founders, we have a diverse team of 15 top-notch professionals from 4 countries, along with mentors from the unicorn companies. Post-COVID era trend for remote work opened up the $19 billion market for Skywalker. And our strategy is to grow 10 times faster on the new markets with a $1.5 million seed round. I want to finish with the words that we are saying to our users. Stop recruiting. Start skywalking. Thank you very much.
No question?
May I start?
Yes.
It's great, actually, that you have a fourth of your company clients from US, right?
Yes.
And I think I was told that they simplified the process of onboarding Ukrainian engineers right now, right? So, but what's special? Like, why is you 5 times better than any other IT specialist engagement services?
I guess our most main differentiation model is our pay-per-lead business model, as the majority of our competitors are thinking how to earn more on the hire than they made on their platform. And we are thinking on how to earn more on the whole life cycle of the candidate while he is on our platform. We earn per each agreement of this candidate to talk with the company. So even if the hire didn't happen, we can still earn money. And also this business model is really scalable because we can put the higher prices per lead to different markets. For example, it could be one for Ukrainian tech markets of companies, different one for the US. And also this approach reflects on how do we approach candidates on the platform. We are really focused on their retention. I compared our product to the social media for candidates. It's just not just words. We need them to be engaged, to react on jobs, to swipe them, to get more profit.
Why do they talk to you more? Or why do they talk to you more efficiently? What's different for them, for people?
Because, first of all, it's about how do we convey the vacancies to the candidates. It's not a job board. Yes, we are mostly like a dating app with the presentation of all the matches you have as a job. And also, we collect all of the necessary information for the candidates from the companies about the project, about the benefits, about the development stage of the company, who will be a team lead. Such specific question that candidates usually do not have answers to before they go to interview. And here on Skywalker, they have them from the beginning. And also, we show only relevant offers to candidates that are better than their current jobs. So they don't receive any spam, like bullshit from recruiters from everywhere. They see only better jobs than they have now, and they see their demand on the market. They know what to improve a little bit to be more demanded. So it's like a tool of the next generation for job search and job changing mostly.
Thank you, thank you. And who's your target audience in terms of IT people? Is it senior people? Is that only coders?
Middle, senior, engineers, quality assurance, DevOps, mobile. We are focusing on the tech specialties for now.
How many people already got jobs with you?
Engineers?
Yeah.
22,000.
This is employed. They got employed.
Actually, we are not tracking the offers because we are providing pay-per-lead business model. But for now, I know for the last months, we got something like 10 offers that we have committed. Companies told us they hire it, but usually we are just searching it to make the success cases on the market. So it's not like we are tracking it regularly.
I told you have a good retention rate, right?
Yes.
But now you're saying you don't track offers. So basically, why do they retain themselves?
Why do candidates? Because they do. Because they are hired.
Because they like the social network, right? Because it's good to hear, but it's not about.
Not only this, they are hired. I said that we do not track it, but it doesn't mean that they are not happening. According to our researchers among the candidates, they say that they have been hired for 10 more times that companies told us they hired on Skywalker. We are now working on this system of tracking offers. We all made a really good point.
Sorry, all the jury. Can you show the slide with the companies or the global map? You had Roku.
Yeah, sure.
There. Roku is a super company, right? How do you acquire such clients?
Mostly, 100% of companies that are now with us, they came to us inboundly. So first of all, engineers that use Skywalker recommend their employers and recruiters to join the company. Also, there are some other companies engaged there, friends to join Skywalker. And also, we are really good in marketing into articles, into promoting the articles. And I think we will start from this on the new markets as well. We'll start from marketing and also from the customer research.
So content marketing. And lost the point. Anyone? No?
Time is up, sorry. Thank you for the Skywalker, your applause.
Thank you.
And next startup, Deep Studio, your applause.
Metaverse. Hi everyone. Digitalization is a key word of the recent decade. Films, art, media, everything goes digital. We see more and more CG in our content. Definitely the trend of 2022 is metaverse. They say that each of us is going to have their virtual version and not even one. The question is, where are we going to take these virtual copies of ourselves? The answer is 3D scanning. My name is Jane. I'm CEO of Deep Studio, and we are creating digital doubles for humans. This is our 3D scanner, customly built, specific hardware, very unique software, scientific approach, all together gives us an opportunity to create an exact copy of a person, an avatar who is as real as a human being is himself. Let's check it out. On one hand, you can see an original photo, and on the other one, the 3D copy. Let's dive into the details. Do you see these micropores, maybe even some skin imperfections that make it so alive? We have an opportunity even to check it with the original himself, because this is our co-founder, Eugene, and he's sitting right there behind. You can check him out. He's looking quite the same. So it's what we are doing in Deep 3D Studio. We are cloning people into digital alternative reality. What are the use cases for our product? A variety. First of all, filmmaking industry. Literally every actor is being scanned on settings in Hollywood. Music videos, entertaining content, advertisement, fashion, NFT projects with socially responsible companies. Art projects. Ukrainian theater was the very first to use 3D technologies to preserve cultural heritage in a very modern way, together with us. Digital ambassadors, they are innovative, they look as you want them to look, they are always available, fully controllable. And of course, metaverse avatars. This is Oli. She is our latest creation in progress, and she is made from a real human being. Also, she serves as a prototype of future inhabitants of metaverse. This is how we create digital doubles for our clients today and how we plan to inhabit a metaverse tomorrow. Basically, guys, with all of you. And you will be able to be yourself or a better version of yourself, but as real as you can see yourself in the mirror today. So our purpose to go to US is to get the access to the core community for our business, and best of all, to make Ukraine a hub of virtual digital creation. And Deep 3D Studio is a portal to this new reality. So let's dive into this portal, into metaverse, together with us, and step in the game today. Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. Now questions from the commission.
Thank you. Did you take part months ago on a Novo Время event? Novo Время.
No. You thought we've been there.
Nice question.
Yes.
Let's move forward. You've mentioned in your application that you've started in 2018. And
Yeah.
the LLC was created in 2021.
Correct.
LLC in Ukraine?
Absolutely.
Good. And
promote Ukraine.
I have another question. Thank you for helping. How do you plan to present your product during the SXSW?
Well, we have an idea. Of course, as you've seen, this is like a creation video, sorry. Okay, you've seen our construction. It's big. It's over 100 cameras all connected together. It's 4 and 5 meters in a shape, so it's difficult to transport. But we are thinking about creating a prototype, something like maybe 15, 20 cameras all connected together in one grid and focused on the face, so that we can create this interactive experience for people who will be visiting this conference. So maybe they will be able to sit in our rig, we will scan them, we will basically process them, they will see their draft models in the computer screen, in the computer TV, oh my God, and they will be able to see that in bigger scale, it is possible to create a photorealistic avatar with them. This is the idea.
My question probably is not on a startup side, rather on a creative economy side. But have you had any projects completed You mentioned the film industry.
Absolutely. You know that we are like crazy, we're bounded with NDAs like to our throat, but we have already currently 50 clients from different industries, mainly entertainment and mainly filmmaking. We have completed over 150 projects already, and it's a one hand between us and between Hollywood production.
How heavy is the process? How many people are working in the studio?
Currently, we have a very, very strong team of 15 people, but our escalation goal is like huge. We want to grow up to 30 like within several months and up to 100 within a year or two. And the process is heavy. It all depends on the quality and all depends on the purpose of usage of this 3D model. It can be like a prototype made within 1 to 3 days, or it can be a fully created avatar, 3D character, the process, the production of which will take maybe 3, 4, and even more months, depending on how real you want it to make.
What mostly restrains growth of your business model? What's the most difficult, and what's that issue, the biggest issue, like ranking? What's the biggest one you see?
If I'm saying like from the inside, it's people, because we are in the between of connection, art and technology, and human resources, hands and artistic view is critical for us. So the biggest asset for us is people, 3D artists who are doing this. And this is like our core priority, to find the best people. And as for some external dangers that face us, we have none, frankly speaking. Not like we like a studio, but the field we are in, it has non-competitors, because digital reality is the only way to go.
I've got one more.
Yeah.
How do you sell?
How do we sell? We are a B2B, and we sell usually by recommendations, frankly speaking. Our community is pretty narrow, because we are a specialists of a very narrow industry. So once we achieve some good results with one client, and the second client goes to us like, you've been recommended by that guy.
This is exactly the question that I have had. Is this inbound marketing or outbound marketing? Is it like the client comes to you, or you target specific client and try to reach it?
Well, it's a combination. We have a lot of like naturally coming clients to us, but of course we are working on our reputation, on our results, on the ability to show the results of our work.
So what's the target of going to SXSW? Like, what kind of clients do you plan to reach, and how? This is the main thing, because like inbound is good, but outbound is a little bit different.
Well, this is like the ideal place for us, because this is the place where all the entertainment, filmmaking, movie, and music industry will come together at one place. And they are our target clients. They are like the very users of the product we do. And how we gonna show them that you have to come to Deep 3D Studio and to Ukraine afterwards is just by showing this prototype, to showing the results, the demo versions of our models that we've made, and the projects that have been realized by us, and that they can do the same with us. And our benefit is that we deliver the same high Hollywood standard quality with our local resources. We are flexible, available for different kinds of cooperation. We have access to the brilliant minds of Ukrainian developers, of Ukrainian artists, and we have very strong connection with different 3D scanning studios worldwide. You know that we, frankly speaking, are collaborating in such a way. Oh, guys, we have an artist who is in Ukraine now. We are going to shoot a movie with him. Can you scan and bring the data to us? We will process him in London. And backwards. And this is like another level of communication. This is their own world.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The time is up. Your applause. And next startup, Framework. Your turn. You can start.
Yeah. My name is Rita. I'm environmentalist from your team. From is Ukrainian sustainable women's apparel brand with its own production and R&D center. We explore little-known cultures of the world, to transform their knowledge into women clothes today. Since 2018, we were able to establish and maintain partnership throughout Europe, throughout small-scale retailers in Europe as well as UK, where we also established our daughter company. As well, Frameur was acknowledged at the multiple occasions throughout Europe. We received World Partnership Project Award as well as Sustainable Award from Pure London fashion exhibition. Media, both European and Ukrainian, covered our work extensively in their stories. Based on our work and conducted research of the work of successful brands, we elaborated our product strategy, which defines the proportions of the types of clothes we offer to our clients. Therefore, 20% of what we offer comes from our flagship collections that are being inspired by the heritage of different nations, while the 80% are basic wardrobe items. Considering the shifts that are happening in the retail industry and the massive online sales that are happening, we also analyzed the feedback of our clients and designed a so-called design your own piece concept, where a woman can choose her own, can design her own style of the basic wardrobe item. For instance, in the shirt, I can choose the type, the color of the fabric, the cuffs, the color, the silhouette, and the bottoms that I want. In this way, we try to engage our clients into co-creating their pieces, as well as making the purchasing process more conscious. In order to do that, we, throughout our manufacturing process, we implemented 4 types of solutions. The first one is the lean production principles that optimize the design and sewing processes. The second one, minimize environmental footprint through the use of innovative and organic fabrics in our supply chain. Third, we provide just and transparent working environment for our employees. Last but not least, we have the R&D center that allows us to experiment with the garment, test our textiles and the technologies that we use to optimize the usage of our products. We have extended team, international team with a wide range of expertise that allows us to dream big. And this conference is a unique opportunity for us to dive deep into emerging market trends, to benchmark our ideas and business models, to find investments, and a chance to represent Ukraine. Thank you.
Time for questions.
Wow. So, does it mean that everyone now can become a designer?
Well, technically, yes, but it's a basic wardrobe item. It's a shirt, trousers, t-shirt.
Still fine. This is key, actually.
Yeah, well, yes, that's the basic. That's the keys to the 80% of what we offer. But the soul comes from the flagship collection, where you have.
You can be inspired by flagship and then create something which done by you, right?
Yes.
Is there demand for that globally? Can people use it? Can we create an online service for that? Is it scalable?
Well, that's online. That's this is an online service. And right now, the most of the sales actually happening in Europe for us.
So do people want to design their own? Is there a market at all, or they want to?
There's definitely a market. Like, you can do your own Converses if you want. The same with Nikes. There is definitely a market for sustainability. For instance, in Germany, where right now is the biggest market share that we have in our sales, the sustainable fashion grew 8 times for the past 6 years. But this design your own piece is more about the engaging our clients, because we're not here to grow big. We talk about slow fashion. We talk about the clothes to wear for years. Therefore, we're not chasing big sales, and maybe that's like our minus here right now. But we believe that it's very cool to have a really innovative enterprise in a small town of Ivano-Frankivsk and sell globally. And once again, since, for instance, on our second slide, where our first 2 collections were inspired by the Hmong people and Uyghur people, and I think it's something really unique that we can offer.
Hmong, what does it stand for?
It's a Vietnamese nationality, the people that live in Vietnam. And they simply have a really nice sewing traditions.
This is more definitely real than metaverse. We definitely see pieces of clothes being worn.
I'm wearing.
What connects you and tech? Like, why are you a good candidate to go to an exhibition, which is both the combination of the creative industries coming together and the tech industry?
Well, the tech side of our production is design your own piece concept. That's where you can design your own garment. That's where the technical parts comes in. But on the other hand, also we think that what convinces people to buy our clothes is that these flagship collections where we research a lot of culture items and we talk about them, and then they are all described in the pieces that we make. That there is a story behind each scene.
There is design and there is NRD. What's your R&D? Though I know.
Our RD, thanks to USAID and Ukrainian Startup Fund, that's a very unique item of ours because that's where we optimize the models that we design, and plus we also we are a research center for others entrepreneurs who want to develop some special garments for a very specific usage. That's where they can come and test their items, the durability. List them. I need my friend Natalia for that. One of the latest venture that we had with a woman from Dnipropetrovsk who was developing a bras for the people after mastopathy. They have a very special need in special construction, okay, that we helped to develop, and we could digitalize it and customize it and test it.
Thank you. Do you have any question? Okay, thank you so much. Your applause. Thank you. And next startup, it's Egg. Your applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexei. I am the co-founder of Egg Company. Today I want to present you the world's first ceramic heater Egg. This something wrong. This product is for the representative of the middle class, the owner of an apartment or a house. Our customer also the owner of a coffee shop, dentistry, beauty studio, co-working space, and so on. Nowadays, heaters have many problems, such as old school design. They are inefficient. You should turn them off when you leave, and they burn oxygen and quite noisy. The solution is Egg ceramic heater. It combines two hidden principles. This is convection and infrared, that they are silent and safe. By the way, the design, due to its design, you can sit around and heat up 360 degrees round. Market of heaters is growing. CAGR is 4.5%, and the total addressable market of heaters is 10,226 million, and we expect to get 2/10 of million this year. It is high margin, and because the price is forming not only from the component price, but from innovation, product idea, and intellectual property. It is our own development. The idea of creation egg was in August 2020, and it was the start of heater selling season. And since that time, we made the prototype. We applied for patenting, and the next year we are going to submit certification in Ukraine, the United States, and Europe, and make first minimum batch and enter the US market. Run serial production. Also, we are going to create the online store, make the distributor network, and the next year we are going to participate in ISH exhibition in Frankfurt and enter the US market, and we believe that SXSW will help us to make this and present this product to this market. And our team is a group of specialists who know each other for years and already develop and launch new products to the market. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any questions?
Can I have a question?
Yes.
How competitive is your product compared to other those who are on the market?
It's a nice question. From one side, we have the competitors like convectors, oil heaters, and so on. But on the request ceramic heater on Amazon, there's no similar products. And with this product, we create the new niche because people do want to have such a designer heater at their rooms, but there are now some special to have.
How do you know that people actually want it? Have you conducted customer interviews, and how many people have you interviewed?
Yeah, of course. We have an experience in working with climate appliances, and we know the people's reaction about the heaters. The heaters that are presented on the market have many problems, and they want the new one. That is why we created such device.
And this is just a shell, right? It's not actually a product. You cannot turn it on and try it. It just
no. Yes, it is just the prototype. It is not working, but as I told you, it needs some time to make the full product. So we are going to make it this year.
But if you are selected to join the delegation, can you bring actual device that works to the expo?
Yes, we talk about that, and not just the full working product, but to show how it works and how it hit, we could.
So you know the saying, hardware is hard.
Yes.
So how actually far away in the development you are? This is almost the same question. Like you have this form.
Yes.
And what else do you have? And what else do you plan to have in the nearest time? And actually, what makes you believe that you can make it happen? Because again, hardware is hard. It involves very long production cycle. Kind of. And very complicated financial management. I mean, maybe you can explain more what makes you believe that it's going to be a success.
So first of all, it combines two heating principles. It is the infrared heating that heats up all things around, and we call this 3D heating. Because you may put it in the middle of the room, you may sit around it, and it will heat all things around. Also, it has the special convective holes at the bottom that will heat the air also. And people want something that will be not very big size, but will hit a large area.
Maybe tell us a little bit more about yourself. Why do you think that you are doing hardware, and like, what's your experience with the hardware?
My experience, as I told you, that we already know the heater market because I'm working with the heaters and heater appliances. I'm working with the distributors of heating appliances and so on. And I am the first who actually know the questions that our market is asking.
Price?
As I told you, it will be for the middle class, and the price is $299.
Other features?
Other features?
Yeah, heating is a basic. Other features, and like it could be painted, it could be. Like
Of course, yes.
Dinosaur could be.
So the feature, first of all, this is the cool design appliance. Another feature, yes, it is painting. We were talking about it. So you may take aqua paint and take a picture you want. For kids, for example, for kids' room, you may put it there, and they could paint something that they want.
I've got one more. What came first? And it's not about egg and chicken question. It's about the name, the brand, and the design. How these are connected? What was the idea came first, and then
the idea was the first, and then we just started finish this idea and make the egg. You know, the egg is the beginning. And by the way, another feature maybe it's our nature of human being to sit around the bonfire and warm themselves. Yes, now you may sit around the egg and warm your friends.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Applause for the startup.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And next startup, Solar Capsule.
Okay. Thank you.
You can start.
Imagine you can live anywhere you want. Imagine your house can travel as easy as your luggage. What if a house doesn't really need an address? I'm Sasha Afanasieva, and I'm going to tell you our story. We've been in real estate business for over 30 years. And we see the evolution of private property. People are struggling with stress of living in big cities. COVID pandemic has changed the world. People work remotely and they do not need to commute anymore. They look for a different way of living now, energy efficient, sustainable, free and independent. That's why we created Solar, technological autonomous capsule. It isn't an idea, it's not a render or a concept, it's a finished, completed product. Solar is self-sustainable, prefabricated, technological living model that doesn't need a foundation. It has hydraulic legs that unload and level it on any surface within few hours. On 40 square meters, it has everything for comfortable living, including luxuries like a hot tub on the roof, hammam from recycled plastic, terrace, and a barbecue. It's environment-friendly and energy efficient. It uses solar power and recycles water. Solar is automated, intellectual, and robotized. It uses AI and big data. Based on the info about its residents, it will adjust the parameters like temperature, circuit lighting, air quality, disinfection, energy efficiency modes, and recuperation. Solar is operated by a smartphone and is fully controlled remotely. It's biometric and voice operated. It has anti-vandal facade and locks itself just like a bunker. So, Solar was built at a factory, and its complexity, technological production, is closer to a car or to a gadget. This is a Ukrainian product from idea to production. It's been tested on multiple locations in Ukraine and is ready to be mass manufactured, and that's why we're building a high-tech conveyor factory near Kyiv in Brovary. We have a team of 25 people that work full-time to make it happen. So, where is the money? We aim at two business models. In B2B, we would like to exploit the recreational potential of our product. We will create location banks of scenic, beautiful, but hard-to-access lands like national parks or difficult terrains. In B2C, we aim at luxury segment for conscious customers whom we offer a unique mix of an RV, an overland yacht, or a tiny house. So, why America? We see America as our key market because this is the global largest economy. This is a country of innovators and early adopters. This is a nation that travels the most. And this is the land of the free. At Texas, we're looking for partnership. We're looking to promote Ukrainian innovations, and we're looking for scaling our business. Thank you all, and we hope to see you in Texas.
Thank you so much. And now Q&A session.
Obviously, price. Is it just one product or?
Okay, so we have a solar capsule that is located in Kiev. This is a product that's been manufactured at our experimental facility. So now we're building a big conveyor factory that will produce them massively. The price for this one is, this is a G model. This is a top-notch model, including all the possible luxuries, as I said. And this is about $300,000 US.
How much does it weigh?
It's 19 tons, 19.5 tons.
So not that movable, right? A Land Rover free, but how do you move this?
Well, it levels itself on its hydraulic legs. You will put a big car like this, пониженная платформа, which I don't know how to say this, is a big, like a truck car that comes right under it, and it puts itself back on the car, and it travels just like a regular transport on the road. It can be also traveling by the sea. It locks itself as a container.
And the overall logic is basically so that users will own land and put it on as a very up-to-date innovative thing, or be kind of mobile.
They can be mobile. The whole idea is that you don't need to own the land. You can rent the land, or you can install it in the places where you cannot really build because of the restrictions, because of the terrain or anything. You just bring solar there, put it there. After you want to move maybe from the mountains to the sea, you unload it, and you just see the grass under it. Nothing is affected by this movable model.
How autonomous is this house? Do you need electricity, water, gas?
We have thin solar panels installed on the roof and on the sides, and usually it is enough for even cloudy day. We also have the batteries that accumulate solar energy during the high peaks, and then they use it when the peaks are low. But we also have a diesel generator to automatically turn on if we have peaks that cannot be covered by the solar energy that was gathered.
And what competitors do you have?
Actually, we're closely monitoring the market for the last 2 years. We don't see any product like this, specifically like this. We see competitors more like in the fancy RVs or yachts. Well, this is more a gadget than a house, as I said, so there is nothing like this in the world yet. So.
Do you hear about Passive Dome?
Yes, of course.
They are not your competitor?
No, because they're not, well, it's also a tiny house. They also use an energy-efficient technologies, but solar is different in the way that it's self-movable, and also the whole system of it that does, as I said, all this. We use more than 500 parameters inside solar for making the comfortable living in. So it's it's like this gathers the data about the residents and accordingly to their preferences installs lights, music, sound, anything you wish. Like it operates just for its owner.
How many people can it accommodate?
This specific one has 2 bedrooms with 2 2x2 meter beds. So it can be comfortably accommodated by 4 people, or maybe a family of 3 or 4, or it can be a couple and their guests. It also has a big sofa, which is also a transformer and was specifically created for this solar that can be used as a guest bedroom.
Hello, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sure.
You said that this house is use a smartphone. What if there is no mobile network in national parks or whatever?
Okay. If you don't mind, we have our technical director over there, and I would like him to answer this question.
Cell network, but you can add satellite bidirectional internet connection, so you can be work anywhere, just anywhere.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And the last one startup for today, EFA.
Hello, everyone, and I will start with a sad fact. According to the latest McKinsey report, around 8.3 billion tons of plastics are in the world right now, thrown away. And around 80% of them are caused by disposable products, which are non-recyclable mostly. My name is Dasha, and I'm the CEO of EFA, a company that is fighting global plastic pollution by creating eco-friendly disposable products. But there is a good news for us. According to the same report of McKinsey, every fourth customer is targeting to sustainable products, and the trend is just growing. Finally, people have started thinking about our planet. So that is why we have created EFA. As I have said, this is a company which is going to fight all of the disposable plastics by creating beautiful and eco-friendly products, affordable and accessible to every customer around the world. So our first product is EFA toothbrush. It is a paper toothbrush. The body of the toothbrush is made of sugarcane paper and the head is nylon. It is good to use for 30 days, then you separate the head from the body and throw them to different bins for recycling. Our second product is EFA razor, which we recently presented on the Web Summit and on the CES, which we came back from. So it works pretty much the same as a toothbrush. Everything is detachable and fully recyclable. We're looking to other products, of course, because everybody is asking about that. We have paper glasses for 3D cinema, paper soap, we have Q-tips and paper tableware as well. We're making those products, first of all, for travel industry, for hotels, airlines, and cruise ships. Then we're looking at the corporate segment. Just imagine how much plastic was left after the CES. This is horrible. So we're looking to those customers as well. And the third one is a governmental procurement with public hospitals, refugee camps, and prisons all around the world as well. So far, so good. We have a list of amazing clients on our board, and we recently have got articles on TechCrunch and Yahoo News as well. Our team is 6 amazing people from multiple industries. We have finally got our amazing B2B salesperson who is able to get to all of those sales that we're having at the moment. What we're looking at the SXSW conference. When we were at the CES, every third person came to us telling you have to go to Texas as it's the most sustainable state of the United States. So we have to be there. Second thing is EFA is all about creativity and design. Design is in our blood. That is why we will be looking there to different designers to work with and to show that Ukraine is a capital of design, hopefully. We are going to be looking for clients, for influencers to present our brand, and of course with investors, because in summer we're going to close our investment round. Thank you, and be like EFA.
Thank you so much, and time for questions.
And what is your traction in sales, I mean in numbers?
Yeah. For the past months, we have received $10,500 already. And we are getting to different sales as well. We have signed up contracts for around $3 million for the next year. China is closing for New Year's right now, so we're going to look for new clients, and then we're going to deliver more and more.
And your production is here in Ukraine?
No, in China.
In China?
Yeah. Yeah, the next funding round, which is going to be in summer, we're going to dedicate it to opening our own manufacturing in Ukraine.
Is it cheaper than in China?
Considering all of the logistics pains, it is going to be pretty much the same on the cost. That's all.
So in terms of your portfolio of products, right? You started with a toothbrush, then this razor. What do the clients or users or media say? Any one of those much stronger, or the whole portfolio? What's like the product to scale, really?
It depends on the market. Like toothbrush was the first product which is well adopted in hotels and airlines. Razor, for example, is really interesting products for hospitals, for esthetician clinics, for even tattoo salons as well. Glasses are good for cinemas, and for example, tableware is good for everybody. And this tableware we're going to produce together with Biosphere Corporation, and the product like under co-branding, and the product will be live in April, May, right by the barbecue season in Ukraine.
So difficult to scale. All products have different customers, right?
Well, most of them are B2B. We are trying to work with distributors because they are providing us with the biggest volumes and they care about their customers. That is why we are working with distributors mostly.
How many brushes you can bring to Texas?
It depends on the size of our luggage. For example, to the CES, we have brought around 300 toothbrushes, and we came back with only 50 ones. So we can, like, they're light, and we will take less clothes, but more toothbrushes.
I just remember Startup Grind 2 years ago when there were so like little of them.
Yeah, there were only 3 of them, but right now in our office there are like a huge box of toothbrushes, so you can come and take them.
We can see the progress even in number of brushes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any questions? No?
Pass through me, okay? Are you selling in States already?
Yes, we are talking with multiple distributors in the United States, and from the CES, we have brought a really important contact of the United States government. So we are willing to work with their Chamber of Commerce in order to be presented like fully in the United States.
And like, how long is the sales cycle after you start the negotiation within the conference?
That's my favorite question. It depends on the client. It depends on the COVID situation that we're having, because hotels, for example, are closing and opening. And like the average amount of time, I think it can be varied from 3 to 6 months.
Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was the last startup for today, so right now we'll have a 30 minutes break to decide who will go to the SXSW. So 30 minutes, jury, come with me, please.
I don't give a damn, you understand. Girls like me want to hold you down.
Okay, so we're ready to start again. And right now, I would like to pass the word to our jury, just a couple of words to our startups before we will see the results of today's pitch. Антон.
Що можеш сказати? Talk less, do more.
Thank you, Anton, and your applause. Natalia, just 2 words for the startups.
Thanks a lot. I know it was a little tense for some of you. Exciting having such a talent capacity in this country. I probably will have just one recommendation. Whenever you do the pitch, connect to the purpose. Because this specific one, you need to know what SXSW stands for and what it has to offer to each of you. And whenever you're not matching who you are to where you go, it's kind of a disconnect and doesn't make sense. But I'm still wishing you luck for, if not SXSW this time, for future events happening this year and further. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vitaly.
Great presentation skills. Thank you so much to everyone. Good idea to put a separate slide, what to expect, what I expect from South by Southwest. I liked all the presentations. I think all of them very good. And congratulations and thank you for being here and participation in this.
Thank you so much. Your applause. Alexander.
So I believe that everybody who pitched today are winner because everybody on the radar of different funds and people who watched you during this event. And so good luck on the event and present Ukraine in the best way as you can.
My biggest question for all of the startups today was, are you going to make sales, new investment? Because this is something that I need to think about as the organizer of the delegation, because in the end of the day, we need to deliver results. So that's basically my concern. And like for the rest of the teams, you're really cool winners because you've been selected to pitch today among many different applicants from across the country. So applause to everyone who pitched today.
Thank you. Valery?
It was a great event. It is a great event. And let's maybe spend some more time to network with each other. But overall, I think this is particularly what we need to tell Texas, right? We don't just have a strong outsourcing industry. We have products, we have creative economy, we have hardware, we have a lot of stuff to show. So let's do it. That was great.
Thank you so much. And Alexander?
Okay, thanks a lot for pitching today. And remember that even if you don't go this year to SXSW, that's not the end of your entrepreneurial journey for sure. And good luck next time.
Thank you so much. So right now, the most important moment of this day, winners. Winners. Framework, EFA, Flashbeats, Deep 3D Studio, Proof of Love, and Spock. You're going to SXSW 2022. Congratulations! Okay, and right now, all startups, please go to the stage. We'll take a photo of you. Startups and jury. Запрошую всіх на сцену, будь ласка. на загальне фото. Давайте кучніше трошки, можна обійматись. Треба трохи розсунутись або підсунутись, давайте якось кучніше. Підходьте, підходьте. Все, супер. Давайте. І трошки гарних емоцій для фото. Супер. Я дякую всім, що були сьогодні з нами. Ваш USF.